Welcome to this deep dive into statistical evaluation metrics. Today, we're exploring a critical transition in data science, moving from the sensitive R-squared and mean squared error to the robust and reliable mean absolute error, or MAE. In the world of predictive modeling, we often seek the perfect fit, but reality is often messy, filled with anomalies and outliers that can lead our models astray if we use the wrong compass. To understand error, we must first visualize the residual. Imagine we are predicting the price of houses based on their square footage. Each point on this scatter plot represents a real home. The line passing through them is our model's best guess. The vertical distance between the actual data point and our line is the residual, the mistake our model made for that specific instance. In a perfect world, all these lines would be zero. Traditionally, we use the coefficient of determination, known as R-squared, and its close cousin, the mean squared error, MSE. These metrics use a squaring mechanism. When you square an error, a residual of 2 becomes 4, but a residual of 10 becomes 100. This mathematical choice penalizes large errors much more severely than small ones. While this sounds logical, it creates a panic effect when your data is not perfect. Let's introduce the outlier. Suppose in our housing dataset there is a historical castle or a data entry error that lists a shack for $10 million. Because MSE and R-squared square the distance to this outlier, the gravity of this single point pulls the entire regression line toward it, ruining the prediction for all the other normal houses. The R-squared value drops significantly, and the model becomes biased. This is where mean absolute error, or MAE, enters as the calm alternative. Instead of squaring the residuals, MAE simply takes the absolute value. A residual of 10 stays as 10. It doesn't explode into 100. Geometrically, if MSE is represented by the area of squares growing exponentially, MAE is represented by simple linear lengths. It treats every unit of error with the same weight, regardless of its magnitude. Mathematically, MAE is the average of the absolute differences between the predicted values and the actual values. It is expressed as 1 over n times the sum from I equals 1 to n of the absolute value of y sub I minus y hat sub I. This simplicity is its strength. Unlike R-squared, which is a relative measure often misinterpreted, MAE is expressed in the same units as your target variable, making it incredibly intuitive for business stakeholders. Let's compare the loss functions. If we plot the error on the x-axis and the penalty on the y-axis, MSE creates a parabola. The curve is flat near zero, but becomes extremely steep very quickly. MAE, on the other hand, creates a V-shape. Its slope is constant. This means MAE is robust. It acknowledges the outlier exists, but refuses to let that one point dominate the entire learning process of the model. Why does this matter in the real world? Consider a data center monitoring system. Most of the time, CPU usage is stable. Occasionally, a backup process creates a massive spike. If you optimize your modeling using MSE, the model will overfit to those spikes, predicting high usage when it's actually low. By using MAE, the model focuses on the median behavior, providing a much more stable and reliable prediction for daily operations. In conclusion, while R-squared is a classic staple of statistics, it is not always the best tool for the job, especially in the era of big data where dirty data is common. Mean absolute error provides a stable, interpretable, and robust alternative. It doesn't panic. It remains calm in the face of outliers. Next time you build a model, ask yourself, do I want a model that obsesses over the extremes or one that understands the core of the data? References: 1. Gujarati D.N. 2021, Essentials of Econometrics. 2. John E. Friend, Mathematical Statistics with Applications. 3. Hastie T. Tibershani R. Friedman J. 2009, The Elements of Statistical Learning. 4. Woodridge J.M. 2019, Introductory Econometrics, A Modern Approach.